welcome to the Game Time Show here from our studios at East Legon, where we talk everything sports. We are back from the international break. I know you guys have missed us. Do want to share, like, and then subscribe to our channel so that we grow together. And with us to do this discussion for the game week 4 are the usual suspects. I have the man in pink. How are we doing? Hello.
We are fine, my God's grace. How about you?
I'm doing very well. I hope you are rejuvenated and you are still trusting the process.
Well, what can I say? Let's see how it goes.
Is it Pep go or we still have to believe in his plans?
Honestly, after the game against United, Pep out. If we lose that game, let us sack Pep.
I think he has done enough to warrant a lot of losses before he can be asked to.
That is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. Bro, forget it. We are living in the future. Oh, yeah, bro.
You know, Sisiano, what do you think? His last game should be mine.
Honestly, if he loses that game, his position has to be in jeopardy, to be honest.
I'm surprised you guys are asking Pep out at this stage when he has done so much for the club.
The man is tired.
All right. My guy, what's up?
I think, Charlie. How good?
Everything good for your side?
Yeah, chocolate. We just watch things.
We go international break tomorrow. We go rest. The players have also rested. Some of them are in full form in their national team level. We are in expectant mood to see how they can bring that into the game with 4 fixtures.
Milan.
No, you know the trust in the team. So I make you know.
Why don't I trust him?
You know the trust in the team. I'm not saying he's not the elite kind of clubs as speaking now.
No
so
worry.
you cannot initiate them into that.
You see as this is.
Allow him to get himself into
No,
it.
you see as this is.
Yes, so
We'll be there.
no worries. We will come back again and look into the other European fixtures as well. And I'm sure we are just doing this just to warm up. And I'm sure with our viewers out there, they are hungry for other European fixtures. And we promise you we're going to get back to you shortly on that. But before we start, we want to look at the match of the week, which has to do with Man City, Man United. They have all won their first matches, which is United has won his first game. That is his last game against Burnley. You also have 1 win out of your 3 games that you played. You have injuries. You went on international break. Mamouche is hurt. Cunha is now recovering. You don't trust in Pep, but you have a new Donnarumma. I don't know how going into this week 4, what you are expecting. Are you expecting something different from Pep, or you think it's the old way? And what will be your prediction for this particular encounter?
Well, I mean, I doubt if Pep is going to change his style. On so many occasions, even when he meets the media, I think the last media encounter he had, he jokingly said he loves passing the ball. So it means that there's no way he's going to change.
But that has been giving him results.
That is, yeah, I mean, so that's, I think he even asked the media questions during the treble seasons when he was passing the ball so many times. Why didn't they ask him to change?
Of course.
So it means that that's the philosophy he believes in. And well, hopefully we get back to where we belong, because to be honest, it's not looking good.
So you think Mamouche's absence, if indeed he is absent for this game, is it going to affect the team in any way?
Of course,
yes. Coming back to score a brace for his national team. Do you think he can bring that form to help you salvage the point at least?
Well, looking at the wingers that have played for City, honestly, the signing of Dokumi, it didn't excite me, because really? I don't see Doku as a typical Manchester City or Pep
type of player.
Yeah, but he also has his qualities, and there are occasions where he has helped the team to come out with a victory.
I'm sure so with his blistering pace, he brings a lot on the table, especially when it gets to a point where the other opponents are tired with their kind of game plan and all of that. He puts a lot of pressure at the back line. He forces some mistakes and makes some good passes. He can get some goals.
Yeah, there have been some few occasions where he has actually turned up. So with the hope, say at least with this game week, it's a big game, Manchester derby. we
course.
need all the players to turn up. And this game, actually, this fixture is not just about form. I remember only Raf and even the balded head guy, what's his name?
Saying, ah,
Ten Hag. They were winning us even when their teams were not performing. But Manchester Derbies almost turning up.
no, this one you are playing.
We've lost at home before. We're leading 1-0. I can't remember. It was a controversial goal. I don't know if you remember. Rashford and then Bruno. I think there was an offside conversation. But then Bruno did not interfere with the gameplay. But then we City fans argued that he was in an offside position. The pass was meant for him, but then he ended up with Rashford and then he scored. So I mean, this fixture is a very tricky one. But I'm still rooting for my team. But as I said earlier, there's no way we'll lose this game and then Pep's position will not be a thing of question. Else,
No, but you rightly said this is not about form.
Yeah.
So it means that regardless of whatever form you are coming into this game,
Yeah.
it does not have anything to play with. It's only about past rivalry and all other things that
Composure.
come from yes. So it has nothing really to do with form.
I mean, yeah, we've lost to Manchester United even when we were playing our best football.
And if you look at the head-to-head, I think United is slightly ahead of you.
Yeah, in the last past 5 meetings, I think they've won 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
So what would be your prediction going into this particular encounter?
I mean, because City is playing home, I'll go for a 2-1 victory to City.
So this one is an emotional prediction.
Well, there's no excitement in the team's current, play. Nothing seems to be working. I don't know. It's just funny how Pep has moved from the Pep we know to like somebody. He seems clueless
No,
now.
he has not moved. He's the same Pep. Just that people have figured him out some way.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's the same Pep. I'm not sure he has changed. He still plays his passing around kind of football. He uses his wingers. He uses that one top kind of guy, striker. He's the same old Pep. Just that people have decided to figure him out. And maybe he has also lost trust in the goalkeeping department. And then, with, like I said, Cheki, Mamouche also getting hurt.
Yeah.
I don't know how you are going to go into it. But then, your scoreline being 2-1, of course, based on your analysis, it should have been a draw or a loss for City. But I'm sure it's a very sentimental prediction from your head. Yes. But then we'll see how it goes after the game week 4. I don't know what you think about this game, Isaac. Whether Pep is going to be triumphant in this particular one, or what's the name? This Amorim and Cunha and Buemo are all going to put up some surprises with Sesko. I don't know if he will start for this game. You can trust him enough to start him for this game. I don't know what you think about this particular fixture.
For me, I think that, and I've always been saying, I think Pep will just have to go back to basics. He's priding himself that okay, in the season, I played a passing game, just passing, I won.
Of course.
But simple logic will tell you that that team and this team are two different teams. Number one.
This same team played
the set of players.
Yeah, the set of players. Number one. Number two, the opponents there are not the same opponents here.
Opponents were.
The opponents when you were 2 years ago, when you were passing, they are not the same.
They have upgraded in terms of
yes, teams have strengthened. And if you remember when we were making the predictions beginning of season, I told you if Pep will continue in this stubborn attitude, the top 4 will be even difficult for him to make. Because people are strengthening.
You see, they've done that.
What?
City have strengthened
no, I'm not
in some areas. They've even bought in a new goal.
No, so
they felt that was where their weakness.
You see, the problem is not. The problem is that when you strengthen and philosophy doesn't change, it's still the same thing.
So you mean the new goalkeeper is not going to make any difference?
I don't think the new goalkeeper will be imposed for this game. It will still be Trafford.
So we are expecting a loss for City. Or how do you think going into this game we must approach it?
I think he should just go back to simple basics. Just play a 4-2-3-1. A 4-2-3-1. Having a Nico Gonzalez, and then a Rodri.
Yeah,
a double pivot sitting. And shouldn't go and do this whole I'm inverting my full right back, I'm inverting. Just play full backs. Let them be full backs. If they have to bump forward, fine, let them bump forward. But let them be full backs. And then also make sure that the wingers are playing according to the strength of the striker.
Mhm.
If you watch Norway play, if they have to even play like how they normally play with a Solot and then Haaland, their wingers are looking for them. When Odegaard gets the ball, Odegaard is looking for them. But I don't know, Pep is so fixated about wanting to carry the ball right to the net.
Now, when you look at how Haaland scored his goals, even at national team level,
Yeah.
it's still within the 18 yard box.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that he's an 18-yard ball striker. So when you have people like Doku, if they go to the wing, get them to put a cross in there. Not
Doku always makes
no, they don't do crosses.
Doku, unless of course it's a displaced cross.
They don't do crosses.
He just it's
Normally,
a defender.
when Pep's wingers get to their bar line, they are looking to come back, and then hardly will you see that they are
Force
looking.
their way into the 18 yard box.
Or they are looking for Haaland. See, the guy, right? And these days, I don't know whether they are feeling the. And whenever I watch them play, I think you can clearly see the ups that the departure, that hole that KDB has created, because nobody wants to take that risky pass. Forget about Sheki. Sheki will take time. Not that he's not good,
but he's out of this game.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that they lack that person that can take that fast pass, because most of the time they don't even do a lot of quick transitions. Like most
before KDB left,
yes,
he was in a few number of games where City still lost.
Yeah, but
he was even benched.
Yeah,
he has lost a lot of legs.
What I'm saying is that you don't need KDB as but you need the midfielders. No, you need the midfielders you have now to be thinking on their feet and play the quick pass, not to wait, because there are games that you can see Haaland makes the move and they are going sideways to the wingers. What will the winger going to do?
To pick the pass. I don't know
pick the pass. Mamouche is moving, pick the pass, and then they are going to the wing.
The difference between KDB and the other players are that KDB can take the risk and still face the coach head on.
Yeah.
The rest cannot do the same.
No, you don't
take the risk. You're going to face the wrath of the coach.
Yes, take the risk and face the wrath. Because see, I've always said that the problem. Okay, yes, I'm playing a passing game. You see, if you look at Spain under Enrique, they were playing the same thing that Pep plays. Short passing, looking for But now you see, transitions are where we are now. Quick transition. So you get the ball, you release, and then we are moving. But you would see someone wants to take on 1-2, no passing. And so my biggest problem is that Pep has had a deficiency for like 2 seasons now. And he's still, I don't know, he's the only person that doesn't know that his back line, especially center backs, don't have pace.
No, he knows.
No. So knowing a problem, right?
But he's trying to fix it.
No, he's not fixing it. What has he fixed? Knowing a problem, right? And still putting the people in a position where the problem will be exposed. That is not fixing. You know your center backs lack pace. Yet still you are pushing up and going to play a high line. See what happened with Tottenham. Same thing against Brighton. High line. They beat them and they can't recover.
So going into this game, what do you think would be the scoreline? Because in Buemo is a fast-paced winger. I don't know if Cunha will also be playing. They have this black guy also, and yeah. So I don't know how they are going to handle that. What will be your scoreline for this particular
fixture? It's a difficult game to call, but I think I am calling it a 2-2 draw. If it's not a draw, I think United pips it for me.
A 2-2 score draw.
Yeah, a 2-2 draw or United win.
I mean,
his prediction is more geared towards a United win.
United win.
Let that be on record.
Yeah.
I shock you this Saturday.
All right.
It's under.
As we have already said, this is not based on form. It's anything can happen. Any underdog can come up and then win this game.
Because I don't think
or
they are
the favorites
underdog.
can also
I
go
don't think
ahead.
there's an underdog in this
This
game.
game.
They are both
They are on
struggling.
the same level.
They are both
now.
struggling because they
Yes.
just won one game out of their three fixtures.
Me and United were on the same track.
Oh, we are on the same level.
Of course, if you look at but
Ah,
United has 4 points.
4
you have
points.
just
Manchester United.
Yes.
But they have 4 points. If you want to look at the form for this particular season, they have 4 points.
Some of
City
you-
has 3.
let's
So let's go on and look at the other fixture, which has a lot of controversies around, which is Arsenal and Nottingham. It's an early kickoff fixture. Nottingham have a new manager, which is Hans Oglu or whatever they call him. And then we have Arsenal also missing out Saka. I don't know if he's fit enough for this particular game.
No, I know.
He might, but then I'm sure I saw some updates on him training and trying to kick some balls. I don't know if indeed he will be up for this game. Odegaard is also firing for the national team and going in for this particular fixture. I know Gokeres also gave an assist for Sweden, and coming into this particular fixture against Nottingham, I'm expecting a walkover. If you look at for perspective,
A walkover for who?
for Arsenal.
Because of why?
I don't know where you are looking at it from which angle, but then if you, on paper, I think Arsenal is favorite for this particular game. I don't see what Nottingham Forest have that will outweigh the performance of Arsenal on the particular day. I don't know what your take would be on this particular fixture going into game week 4. Hello.
Well, because it's an early kickoff.
You think it's bound for this particular surprises? We
Well,
had
yes.
Chelsea play against Fulham early kickoff. Chelsea still went ahead to.
Oh, we all know the controversy in that game. I mean,
Of
honestly,
course, whether
if that
controversies or
goal,
not,
if
there was
that
a
goal
3-point at stake.
was, I mean, accepted, oh, trust me, like it would have changed the face of the game. But then, nevertheless, I mean,
Arsenal is playing home on this particular game.
Yeah.
So what do you think going into this particular picture will be the scoreline? How do you think Arteta should approach it? And how do you think Nottingham Forest coming into this game with a new coach, bringing a new set of players coming into this picture? How should we approach it?
so yeah, because there's a new figure in here who happens to be the coach, so you will not be able to tell exactly what the team is coming up with. But then,
But
this
we
is a
saw his
coach
style of
that,
play.
yeah, this is a coach that we already preview to some of his style of play. But then certain teams, I mean, wouldn't be able to adjust to that style of play. And then besides, I think he resumed training on Wednesday. So I don't know if, I mean, that's like a short period to actually like implement your philosophy or your fingerprint on these players.
If you look at his style, he's the type who attacks a lot.
Yeah.
He doesn't sit back like the other team. So to open up the game for Arsenal, and Arsenal thrives a lot when teams come at them. He opens a lot of spaces behind them.
Well, I mean, it's a fixture that I'm still tipping Arsenal to win.
To be a lot of goals.
But I feel like Nottingham Forest can pull out a surprise. So I mean, if the game should end and then Nottingham Forest should go away with a point or 3, I mean, people shouldn't be surprised because of certain things. And then, as I said, new coach syndrome will be a factor. The players would want to impress so as to be part of to be the first listed on the first 11. Because it's a time for some of these Nottingham Forest to justify themselves. And then they've made like almost 8 signings over the transfer windows. So everybody is looking forward to like trying to break through the first team. But then Arsenal on the other side also have all the men. And then, as he said, Odegaard is doing very well with Norway, but then we know why, because he has a certain Solot and Haaland. But here, like the case now, he's going to play
and
with
the rest, Madueke coming in this mix.
Oh yeah, Madueke too. I think their last game he got a goal, and then so I mean these players just need some sort of confidence. I.e. Jokers and then Madueke. Once they get that confidence, trust me, they'll pick up.
So what will be your prediction for this game?
I'm predicting a 3-1 victory to Arsenal.
I don't think it's perfect. It's in line. I don't think this sentiment is based on performance and it's based on what's on paper. Isaac, I don't know what you think. Do you think contrary to what Elon is saying?
No, I think Arsenal shades this. There will be moments in the game where Arsenal will have issues. Of course.
You have a very good defensive line.
Yes, you have a very good defensive line, but you see, the thing is that let's put into perspective the games you played this season, the 3 games you've played
We considered one goal.
against who and who?
Just one goal.
No, so who have you played this season?
We played Man U,
Mm-hmm.
we played Liverpool,
Mm-hmm.
and then we played Leeds.
Yes. See, the thing that both these 3 games tell you is that you didn't face a barrage of attacks. Man U doesn't really attack
Did you
that
watch the
much.
Man U game?
Oh,
Did you see the start?
I'm just saying that Man U doesn't attack that much. Liverpool and Arsenal is always going to be a very tactical game. And we saw, see, the fact of the matter for Arsenal is that yes, they will win, but it will paper over a lot of cracks. And the crack is that Arsenal is not playing well.
You can also
Honestly,
attribute it
for-
to
no,
the,
no, no, no.
the increase of new players trying to gel and
Oh.
play to the style of Bucharest. It's also distorting
See,
the style of play for us.
They are not playing towards the strength. They are playing like how Arsenal
They are
plays.
trying to. So they are almost confused.
No, they are not playing. They are not confused. Confusion is none of Arsenal's game has changed. There is nothing about the Arsenal game that has changed.
But what do you want? You are sounding as if like you want some changes. I don't understand.
No, what I'm saying is that in all the 3 games, in all the games they have played, right, apart from probably the Leeds game that Leeds won't worry them, the Liverpool game is a very tactical one. And it was almost like Arsenal was like, okay, fine, you Liverpool, play the ball. What I'm saying is that in as much as I believe they will win the match, they haven't played well this season. They have gotten the results, but they haven't played well. And the thing about playing ugly and getting results is that at a point in time, it will find you out.
No, but it's early days yet. We can't say that will be the form for Arsenal going into this particular 25-26 season.
No, but what I'm saying is that you haven't played well. So you are get so if you don't start playing well, right, you will get to a junction where you meet a proper team, a team that will give you a lot of attacks, and that is where your problems will come. It's the same thing that we said about Liverpool. If Liverpool follows what happened with Arsenal and says, okay, Liverpool's defense really, if they meet a very, very good wingers, are very
They will
open,
expose them.
very, very open. So you may have met, of course, that's why I'm saying that, because we all thought that when you watch the City game, when you watch City over the last 3 games, you realize that the defense has problems.
Of course. And
Unless you didn't watch against Wolves, then you say, okay, the score. That's the thing about the
the
score.
Wolves game exposed.
That's what they see. That's the thing about the score line. See, the score line was like, oh, City were back, but there were issues. Unfortunately for them, they met a Tottenham team that is good, that has attacking prowess, and will expose you. Next match, they met a team that will also show them again that your defense has issues. So Arsenal may win, yes, because I think Nottingham Forest lost their last match, I believe.
Yeah.
Their last
That was a
match.
shocking defeat.
Yeah, shock. I think
Yeah,
3-0.
to West Ham, right?
West Ham,
Yeah, West Ham.
West Ham. So you don't know which one will turn out, which of the Forest teams will turn up that day. But I don't think that Big Ange is going to open up and play.
Well,
highlight.
that I know he will.
Yes, I don't think he was going to do that.
We'll go into the picture and
Yeah.
then we'll see. I'm sure that's the style of play and he will
No,
approach the game the same.
But we saw him at the final.
No, that was after he got a goal.
Yeah.
No, he didn't open up. Go and watch that game again.
I watched that.
The Europa League final.
I think he was all pressing.
No, there's a difference. You see, there's a difference between pressing up high and then opening up the game. Because if you could ask about, I think Bruno or somebody made that point. The game.
He said after the goal.
No,
I
but-
remember that comment
Yeah,
very
that was
well.
like-
He said after the
that
goal,
was
they didn't
Saka.
play any
But
ball.
the point is that you have seen Ange Postecoglou
Oh, I've seen him.
when they played against City in that 4-4-4 something. Even after they scored City, they still opened up. So what I'm saying
So
is
I think
that
that's why even Pep fall short.
Hmm.
Arteta equally does that. bro, some of the
You
games
protect the
you
goal.
protect the
Yes,
goal,
that's what I'm saying
that
that-
is what I want them there.
Of course, yeah.
Honestly, if they should have opened and played the hands way, oh bro, like you know what
So it's the same thing I'm saying that he's in a new team. I don't think he's going to set up.
in a way that
He's going to have Nottingham Forest too because
Yeah,
I don't think I don't know if Milinkovic is fit. I don't think Milinkovic and Muniz, those guys are fast guys. If you go and play, Arsenal may look as if they are very defensive or they don't want the ball. But if you allow them by going to play a high line, Noni Madueke, Eze, and even Gyökeres will hurt them. They are going to get a field.
so it's a win for Arsenal, right?
Oh yeah, it's a win for us.
All right, let's go to the third fixture, which is also an exciting game between West Ham and Tottenham. We have West Ham winning their last game against Nottingham Forest. That was a surprise scoreline. And then Kudus also going to play against his former team. I don't know what Elomi will be expecting in this particular game because there's going to be this booze, and then if we are not lucky, I'm not sure some racism kind of thing will even appear there. But let's hope that does not even crop up in the first place. How do you think going into this fixture, what are we supposed to expect and what will be the scoreline?
Or it's going to be the Kudus game.
I'm sure you want to score a point. Yeah.
I'm sticking that one. Kudus to score. So I mean, I think it's a derby, right?
Yeah.
It's a
London derby. So I mean, see, the game, West Ham's game against Nottingham Forest shocked us all. I mean, looking at the previous.
It was an away game too.
Yeah, they played before that game. So I mean, they shocked us with that 3-0 victory. And Spurs too also lost in that same game
against
to Bournemouth. So I mean, I feel like it's going to be a tough fixture. It might appear as though on paper, maybe Tottenham might be favorites, but I'm predicting a draw. And I'm rooting for Kudus to score.
Right.
Kudus will score. He will score.
All right, Isaac. I don't know what you think about this fixture.
Tottenham
you think Kudus will also score?
Tottenham will win.
Tottenham will win.
I don't know if Kudus will score today, but Tottenham will win that.
Tottenham win that game.
Yes, Tottenham. Spurs will win.
All right, great. I don't know which other fixture you would like to look at. You can look at one, and then Isaac, you look at one as well, and then we can wrap it up.
For me, I think the most interesting of all the remaining fixtures will be the Bournemouth trip to the Brighton trip to Bournemouth. It's going to be a very entertaining game because of how they play.
You have a Ghanaian interest in there.
Of
Two
course,
Ghanaians at least. I think
there's one Ghanaian.
no, Brighton. Okay, he moved.
Tariq
is gone.
yeah.
So yeah, but it's going to be a very good game, a very nice game because Liola and then Hazel for the Brighton coach, they play on the front foot. Of course, sometimes Brighton sit back and play on the counter. I just can't wait to see Semenyo back playing Josh Kane. Then, like you see, Brighton, Bournemouth will have the guys to hit them. I think the last time they introduced Private slowly, they have the guys that they can hit them, but so also do Brighton. Because I think during the international break, Yakuba Minte scored, I think, for Gambia. So he's bringing that form
today.
Yeah, form back. He's on form. He's doing whatever. I just think that they are going to. It's going to be a very beautiful, a very nice game, end to end stuff. But I still think that
Brighton will edge.
I think Bournemouth has what it takes. I am seeing a draw.
Goalless draw.
No. There will be goals in this match.
Score draw.
A score draw. There will be goals in this match.
All right, Elam, I don't know which fixture you will be interested in.
Okay, so Everton, Aston Villa. So I did say here in our first video that Jack Grealish did not necessarily succeed at Man City because certain players are not made for the clubs. And we've all seen it. Yes, I mean
he has less
the
pressure.
price tag and all that too. I mean,
But he's a big player.
He is a big
English
player.
boy.
I mean,
he should expect that kind of pressure.
Well,
and the media has
I
been
guess
on his side.
it's not everybody that can be like a Ronaldo like character.
The media hasn't been bashing him, so I don't see where this
No, they
pressure
have.
thing. No, I think they should charitable.
Especially his drinking habits.
They be
Mr.
charitable.
Usi
Oh no,
here.
but
But
apart from
honestly,
But
they've been very
yeah, I think they've been
charitable.
charitable with
Very,
him.
very
well, I mean,
charitable.
they always put, like protect
Uh,
their own.
yeah,
They all
but
do that.
when
But
you look
there
at the
have been
drink,
some few criticism here and there.
those
Very
drinking
charitable.
habits is off the pitch.
Of the pitch.
But when you want to really criticize him, he should be on the pitch.
On the
And
pitch.
he has a lot
Of course.
weakness.
Very,
that
very,
have
very,
been
very
exploited
charitable.
by the media.
Well,
but I think they've been lenient on him. So
Yeah,
I didn't know where
I think
exactly
so
the pressure was coming from. And
But
he's
then,
feeling so much
as I
at
was
home at
saying,
Everton.
I think maybe sometimes too, certain players are not meant for certain big clubs. I mean, we've seen that a lot in certain players where they might be performing day in, day out for a smaller team, but then once they make the big move,
Mhm.
their performances, I mean, just dip. Maybe in his case, it could be one of those stories. But then, so far, so good. His performances at Everton have been good.
Yeah.
I think he got nomination for Player of the Month.
Yeah, but
He really never gets on for City.
because of lack of play time.
Oh
He
no!
was mostly not
The
in
treble
games.
season, he featured in
No,
almost all our matches.
in all of these games,
Mhm.
in all of the games for Everton, he started. He played almost the 90 minutes.
Well,
But for
that could
City,
be
he
another
comes in
shout.
as a substitute or he goes
But I
off.
remember very well.
I don't think for Grealish it was a problem of whether playing or
Playing
not.
time.
I think it's a tactical problem.
From City.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So,
So-
how do you see that?
Yeah,
Do you think
I mean, Aston Villa too have been poor, and I think a lot of people are shocked. Looking at the just ended season, what they have done, I think they've gained European qualification, right?
yeah,
So I mean, I feel like they started very slowly, and some of the signings they have done, me personally, I've questioned quite a few. But the coach and his people know what they want and what they are looking for. Hopefully, it's going to be a tough game. But I'm also predicting a draw for this game as well.
a
Yes.
score draw, or you think it's
A score draw 1-1,
1-1?
but then release assist or release score.
All right. Thank you very much, guys, for coming. All too soon, we've come to the end of this game with 4 fixture review and preview. Sorry, and we'll be coming back again your way with a review of these matches to be sure if your predictions came through or not. And I'm sure in the subsequent predictions, we'll be trying to sort the investors out as well with our analysis and our predictions. And you'll be looking forward to that. We'll catch you again in our next review show here on the Game Time Show. But we'll encourage you all to subscribe, share, comment, and then let us grow together. Until then, it's bye-bye.
Bye.